Greetings everybody and welcome to the next episode of Blast Off. Welcome. Hope you are well. Thank you very much for joining us. And where we left off, well, let me have a look-see. As you can see, I've just done some slight improvements here. We now have new sections here, and on that side I've just tried to stop it making look a mess, really. I mean, everything was everywhere, as they usually are in these quest type mods. So I popped over the little enchanting area in here, a little sleeping area there, and down here we have the kind of engineering section where we have the vat and the grindstone. I also now have an ender tank, which I've popped right downstairs and stuck a redstone engine on it, and it's sucking up lava from right downstairs, which is nice and handy. Prior to that, you remember the last episode I showed you the hopper and crucible where I just popped in gravel. I still use this on occasion. I get it to top up the Tinker's controller. Oh, that's a Tinker's controller. But yeah, the Tinker's smeltery. Next to it, we've got the crucible. Now, this is the new stuff that we need to do to create brass in this game. You can still make aluminium brass in here, the old-fashioned way. As you can see, I have some aluminium brass there, 14 ingots. But it's not the same brass as this FlaxBeard's brass, which you need to put in, what is it now? It's 3 copper, 1 aluminium into here, and then that'll create either plates or ingots or nuggets, depending on what mould you put in here. And you just basically right click it with an empty hand. It's got to be an empty hand for it to tip and cast whatever you want. Bit of a pain in the backside, but hey ho, it's what the quest requires, so that's what we do. What else is new? I've increased the oak drawers in this section and the compacting drawers. We have copper in that one, meteorite there, iron and gold in there. I've popped some more over here. Again, the storage is kind of random. I've tried to, on this side, keep it as the basic building blocks and basic stuff you would use in any Minecraft build, like dirt, sand, etc. But this side's a bit of a junk area. Everything's everywhere. Like you've got, spider's eyes with ladders, apples with fire chargers. It's all a little bit messy at the moment. What else do we have? Okay, let's just pop downstairs. I've thrown in a quick vacuum hopper in here because I was tired of coming down. I still have to every now and again, but I was tired of coming down and picking up the apples. Now this vacuum hopper just sucks them straight into that chest, which is a lot easier. Upstairs, what do we have? Let's just pop up here. Nothing much happening out here. I've got a little bit of a farmland here. I've started throwing down the pneumaticraft plants, and I also have this little fishing area. I have an oyster down there, but not quite sure what I'm supposed to do with those yet. But because this is the frozen ocean, I've had to put this little cover over the top of here. Otherwise this will instantly freeze, which is not good at all. If you remembered last time we had the fishing quest, so let's just pop down, and where did I put my fishing rod? It was in here somewhere. Where did I pop it? I think I popped it up here, didn't I? Yes, there it is. So to use this, you need to make sure that you have your bait in next to it in the hotbar. I've got the bait worm there. As you can see, I already tried a few. This is where we dumped everything in the last episode. I've also got an ender chest next to it, which is the this fella, this ender storage one. So while I'm out, I don't have to get encumbered anymore. Just drop things in here, and there must be a chunk loader in here because this is always active. I'm guessing there's some kind of chunk loader here, hidden somewhere. But that's always active wherever I go. So that's rather good. So I've got that funneling down into two hoppers. One will feed from the other, so once the bottom chest gets full on this side, then this chest will start to fill up. As you can see, there's still bits in there that I haven't quite found a place for yet, but I'm sure I will do. So that's rather handy. So let's just pop back upstairs and go to do some fishing. So you make sure you've got your bait worm next to you, and you can just cast like that, and then as long as it's too deep, there you go. What was that? What was that? Where is it? Like a lump of fur or something. Try that again. See what we get this time. Usually it's fairly quick. There you go. What's that? Oh, jellyfish. Oh, intriguing. Never had a jellyfish before. That's new to me. What was that? What was that? All spiderfish. Yeah, I don't know what these do, but I'll collect them anyway. So I'll finish. Going. Why is it running over there? Magnetisation on. So anyway, I'll carry on fishing here, and then I'll be right back. And we're back. So what did I get from that? I got tuna, angelfish, cod, perch, butterfly fish, blue tang, spiderfish, jellyfish, and a clownfish, a little Nemo. Oh, and a bass up there. A normal. Oh no, that's just a non-cooked fish. So yeah, that's fishing. Not quite sure what else I'm supposed to do with that. I believe that the sifter is involved. Let's just have a look. See how that works then. Not seeing. I wonder if we have to put a fish on it. Let's just dump all these fish in here for now. Biddly bong, biddly bong. Let's get a sifter out. Let's see what one of these things does. What's a sifter do? What can you put on that? Dirt on it? Nope. I wonder if you sift fish. Daft as that sounds. Try a tuna. Can we sift on that? No. What on earth does a sifter used for? That is interesting. Oh well, I'll have to read up on that. Pop that back in there. Pretty sure you use these. No, it's not on that. I've seen sifting before. Anyway, I'll have a read on that and I'll get back to you on that one. In the meantime, let's have a look in the quest book. And we'll go here and open that. So yeah, we got the eye fit. I've completed this upgrade. Combustion honestly, my words. Combustion generator and the octadic capacitor. You get a spider egg and a mystery egg. I'll take one of them. And I think that's for updating this fella here. This is just a Stirling generator. Let me just have a check. See what I can put in this. Looks like it's liquid fuel that I need to put in that. So I wonder. Yeah, I think we put oil in one of these last time. I think I used one in Infinity a while ago. Hang on. That seems to have disappeared. Okay. Sure I had 3. Now I have 2. Oh well. There you go. Pop that in there. And that one in there. And spider egg. got some spider eggs in here. I'm killing things. I have some somewhere. Just pop that in there. Oh, combustion generators come back. Back up there. So, what else do we have? Oh, it says it's configured. It isn't, but never mind. What else do we have? Let's put a fishing rod back up there as well. Here, and yeah, the petal apothecary. That's a nice, easy word to say. We'll start to get into some Botania at some point. I will. What shall I have? Let's just go with mystical white flower. No. Oh, I can get both of them. Oh, that's cool. And what do we have next? The brass ahoy. This was the crucible that I made. And the crucible's quite simple to make. If we just look at crucible, that'll be this fella here, this FlaxBeard steam power. That's just made with bricks, which is made with clay. And you can get clay by simply, where's it gone? Filling these with water and hammering down sand into dust, pop it in there, and that'll give you a block of clay. Pop that clay on the floor and hit it with a shovel, and you will get little balls of clay, which you then put in the furnace and create bricks with seeds and that flour in there. So that seems to be where all my seeds and stuff are. What else do we have? Oh, I didn't claim a reward there. Now I've already got one of those. You can make one of those. I did it to figure out what I needed to do to make brass and things like that, and I have it. Where is it? There it is. Steamed innovation, and this tells you all about creations, canisters, headwear. You can get different Tinker's goggles and things like that. Tinker's monocle. Don't actually know what they do. To provide me with the ability to zoom in. Alright. So it's like a zoom object. That's rather good. Rocket launcher. I'm assuming it does what it says on the tin. Fires rockets. Tells you all about ores. On the next page you've got casting, flintlock weapons. And this is where I found out how to do brass, which is 1 zinc, 3 copper. Any copper will do, only 1 zinc will do. Now, to get the zinc, you can do one of two things. You can dig it out of one of the hills over in the corner, and you will get smashed aluminum ore. And smashed, well actually that's it, that's the stuff you want, smashed zinc ore. You'll find this in the centre of those stacks. So you just throw that in there, or you can combine it into like one of these hardened blocks. And then what you do with the hardened blocks, it's a little bit of a rigmarole, is you pop it in here, you cook it, it turns into zinc ore, which you can then smelt and you get 1 ingot. It's much easier just to drop the ore in there. So yeah, that's Mr. Steamy thing. FlaxBeard steam doofer. I wonder why that's popping up like that. Do I hold down control or no? Anyway, so you can get all sorts. You can get gilded iron, which is iron ingots and a coat of gold on them. You'll need them later, I believe. So let's just pop him back up there. That's just the ingot mould that I had that popped on the drying rack, because this one's the plate mould that you will need for certain recipes. So let's take the brass piston. Oh, and I take both of them anyway. Done it again. Jeez. What's next? Steam power. To do this I had to make a boiler, which was simple enough, if I can hit the right key. Let's just pop there. And there's a couple, but I just went with this first one. And these are the plates that I was telling you about. So, and they make the boiler. Or you can do it with brass ingots. I believe you get more plates to ingots. So if you put a 3-to-1 ratio in there, you get 1 ingot, but I think you get 1.5 of these. I'm not quite sure. I did read somewhere that there's actually more of an output using these than there is with the ingots. So I tend to use these plates quite a lot so I can get the most bang for my buck, as it was. What else then? Claim that reward. Okay. Steam power, that's the boiler. Oh, I'll pick one. Well, I can get nether brick anytime I want, just go through to the nether. So let's go for the block of brass. Boom. And what else we got? Oh, tool upgrades. I did this a while ago, I just never claimed it. You had to make an obsidian large plate, and then you had to make stone barrel, oak barrel, and clay. Again, I've just mentioned how to make clay. Stone barrel is quite simple. They're just made like most barrels. Pop that in. Ooh, single barrel, like that. That's just stone slab. Just like an oak barrel is planks and slab, exactly the same. So let me claim the ball of moss. Nice and simple. And I think that's all the rewards, apart from obviously this one. So we've still got one quest going on here. I think it's because we've done some fishing. Yes, it is. So what do we get? I got 1 cod each. Fish trap, fish feeder. Quite sure I'd probably go with fish trap, to be honest. But as usual, you get all 3. If anybody knows how to work these poil oysters, just write down in the comments. Just tell me what the hell these are and how do we need them? Do we need them? Are they pointless? What's the point of them anyway? Let's claim that. Fish eggs. Now, these are 2 things that are made based on those fish, which is an incubator top and an incubator base. Again, not really sure what I'm supposed to do with these things. They need power. That's all it tells you. So I'm going to have to do some research on these little fellas. Now I can get culinary generator, TNT, or a solar one. Now you'd think solar would be better. Yeah, I'm tempted to say it is. What do you reckon? Because TNT we can only make from killing creepers or festive creepers. Although, saying that, you just like to pop back here. I've done a little bit of a change up here as well. This is, as you saw it last episode, apart from the new inclusion of these conveyor belts, which means that any nasty that decides to come and have a go at me will fall onto these conveyors, and they will have a merry time. What they will do is they will end up then plopping down here into here. That is witch water down there, which will convert one mob to another one. If we pop down there, so any creeper that comes down gets turned into a charged creeper. Now, zombies are supposed to turn into pig zombies, but they're not doing, so I don't know whether that's switched off in this pack. But creepers turn into charged creepers, which will give me TNT, which is always good. Any skeletons will turn into wither skeletons when they drop through there. This is a handy little trap to keep coming back to and having a play with. It does tend to fill me up with zombie junk, but that's not too bad. I can dump them off. And what else have I got? Let's just pop that in there. Ball of moss in there as well. That bug. I'll deal with the rest of them when I figure out what they are. Because mariculture is quite a huge mod. I do believe that there's an in-game book for it. Not quite sure how you get that yet. Not done a great deal of reading into mariculture. So we could get TNT. Let's have a look at how much we've actually accumulated in the time that I've had that. So we've got 23 there. Depends how long it runs for. I am sorely tempted to go for solar generator. Yeah, because it's going to be outside with the fish. So yeah, let's do that. Might be the wrong move, but hey ho. Electronic fishing rod. This is a joke, because you need 20 lava buckets. Which will be fine once I get more iron on the go. What else have we got? Farming Steve style. I do want to get into this. It does look rather an interesting mod. But for the meantime, let's start with, oh, what's this? A boiler upgrade. Flash boiler component. Brass and a pipe. So what's a flash boiler? Have a look here. Flash boiler component. Wow. Pipes made out of... Right. Wonder how many of those I've got. I have 17. One of those. Let's see how far down this chain we can get. Already have that. Pipe. You're not going to do it, are you? Give me a pipe if I do that. Yeah. Take that. Nether brick, make 3 of those. There, 1, 2, 3. Should be able to. Oh, I'm going to need a boiler. Right, that's fine. So I just need to make a furnace. 6, 7, 8. Welcome to counting with ZurnZen. Isn't it a joy? So pop them in there. Next furnace, pop that there, and then plop this there. Gives me a boiler. And then, no, it's not one of those, is it? Let's try that, and then, oh, come on, hit the right key, that one. So, we have a block of brass, we have a boiler, 3 nether bricks, 2 pipes, and 2 plates. That's not giving me what I want. Why is it not giving me what I want? Oh, because that's a steam tank, that's why. So what is a steam tank? Come one back, no, let's go one forward. So what is a steam tank? Now it's just one of those. Ah, right. Let's see if I can, yeah I can. Pop that through like that. Steam tank. Finally. These are proper rabbit hole things, these flax beard things. So we've got that. What's that giving us? We need 8. Are you having a giraffe? Really? Well, it looks like I'm going to have to go and get some brass on the go. Thinking all of this will need brass. That'll need brass, that'll need brass, 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 brass. Everything needs brass. Oh joy. So I need to go and make some brass. Anything else we can be looking at? An RF fishing rod. Just dump some of this stuff back in here again. Plop, 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 plop. And then... So, what was it now? An RF fishing rod. RF fishing rod. And that's titanium fishing rod. Made out of polished titanium rod, which is made out of titanium rod, which is a stick in molten titanium. Right. So that means that we need to go around here and clear out. This is just some water all boiling up. Clear out that. Don't have enough lava to empty that properly. Waste that. These things happen. Now I'm going to have to go throw some titanium in there. Can you do anything with these? Yes, you can. Let's just craft. Oh, got that. I think if I just looked at this correctly. 3 ingots. Wow. Wow. Where do you get those from? Those come from limestone, so I'm going to have to go out and do some beating of some limestone. Let's go and find some limestone. Just nip it. What time of day is it? That's a point. Oh, nice and easy. Nice part of the day. So, limestone in there? Yes, I do. Let's go and beat the heck out of this. Some limestone nuggets. I also get some nice shiny limestone from it as well. Nice and quick. I think you get nuggets from this. You get nuggets from actually beating limestone. Quite remember. Have I got any? Oh, I've got 17. So yeah, you must do. You must get it from this. Okay, well I'll crack on doing this, and then I shall be right back when it's a little bit more enjoyable to watch, rather than me belting my way through one of these giant stacks. Also, I will cast some brass so we can get on with casting some more on the quests. Okay, be right back. And look what happens. As soon as I come out into the wilderness, tornado starts to form. This is gonna be ugly. That's not right over the house. Surely I've got a weather deflector on. But I'm still out here ploughing the limestone, as it were. But yeah, that's forming into a tornado. It looks to be over the house, but it can't be. It must be past the house. Let's just dig out more of this and then I'll go have a look at that. Excuse me, I'm full of wind tonight again. My partner's just made an amazing chili. And unfortunately it's made me very bilious, as these things do. So let me just dig some more out of here. In fact, it's becoming night, so I pretty much want to do a runner. This is the zinc ore I was talking about. It's always hiding in the middle. So let me just dump these in here, and then I'm going to run back, because it's now night, which is not good. I'm going to get out of the way. It looks stupid, I know I'm running towards a tornado, but I do believe that I'm safe from this. It's just, yeah, I think that's on the outskirts. It actually looks closer than it is. But still, tornado in the base. Is it? Nearly? It's just on the outskirts. So there is a weather deflector up on the top there that should stop this from... Yeah, you can see it's over there. But it always does look close. I've actually got the sound turned down on weather because it was driving me insane the other day. It was just constant thunder. Like that, but just constantly. Yep, just constant thunder. There was no need for it. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back. Well, things are getting worse. It's now appeared in the base. Will we survive? Oh. Right. That'll be a yes then. Well, I lived through the storm and lived to tell the tale. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high. That's enough of that silliness. Well, I went through the wilderness and smashing away, and so far I only got 12 of these, because it takes 9 little ingots to make one of those, and you pretty much get 1 ingot at nearly every block, every other block, one of these fellas, so it's taken a hell of a long time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode there. Sorry about that. It's too much chatty right at the beginning. And then a rude storm came and ruined my day. So I will join you in the next episode where we'll have the titanium, we'll have the brass already, and we'll be able to crack on and do some heavy questing. So, I shall love you and leave you right there. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it will help me out immensely. And I shall see you on the flip side. Much love.